Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Still on justice for Mohbad. You see, social media has helped to shape, or rather, let me say, reshape our society. Gone are those days that you have to wait on tabloids, soft sell magazines, and maybe wait for the newspaper to know what's happening. And if they are to get brown envelopes, they will just write whatever, change the narrative. But now we have independent platforms that will bring out what is happening every minute, every second. It has helped. It's a collective thing. You out there, we here, working hand in hand, working hand in hand. We've been able to achieve this. Just imagine if there was no social media. What do you think this justice of Mohbad would have become? What do you think it would have become? Maybe buried? Maybe a little riot here and there. They will bury justice for Mohbad. Well, you're about to hear some new updates, some very important updates, explosive. You have never heard this before. This is deep. This is deep on justice for Mohbad. And you know how we do it? Translation and analysis. There are some unanswered questions, like what prompted Mohbad to want to do more for his mother than his father? Is it the Oedipus complex? What exactly is this thing? Or did he tilt to his mom's direction because of not living with her for a while? And maybe she cried and told him some stories of how his father maltreated him, maltreated her, and did this and that. The same story that she churned out, rather than telling us what happened to her son. She felt that the best is to tell us how Mohbad's father chased her out, or how she left Mohbad's house, father's house, her husband's house, because she was offering food to another man, not her own husband. Anyway, what made Mohbad do what he did? Is it because his father did not continue with his mom? Is it as a result of some personal issues? What exactly is this thing? How did this metamorphose into the demise of Mohbad? You might be wondering, how is this connected? You see, when RIP is already stuck to an individual, everything around you will work against you, will be channeled, designed to take that person's life. Girlfriend, friends, even parents. You might even maybe run and hide inside of your room. That's the day that someone will be doing some construction work and your roof will now, you know what I mean. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible. The demise of Mohbad is so mysterious. How does it connect together? How come Mohbad's mother, out of all the days, she decided on one day to give Mohbad's father a fake cloth? Let us listen and we'll talk more.
Ibẹ̀ yẹn wá kọ́ ni mò ń lọ. Ibi tí mo wá ń lọ ni pé tẹ́ bá ń wo àwọn program tó máa ń ṣe nílùú, especially in America. Many people ló máa ń pa ọkọ wọn, ló máa ń pa ìyàwó wọn just because wọ́n fẹ́ gba owó insurance yẹn. Am I communicating? Àwọn America máa ń gbowó ńláńlá lẹ̀ fún life insurance. Àwọn ìyàwó á pa ọkọ á pa ìyàwó. Ìkànnì wọn máa ṣá ń para wọn ṣá because wọ́n fẹ́ claim owó yẹn. Ẹ lọ wo crime TV ní America. Kẹwo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ pé Wunmi, kí ni Wunmi fẹ́ gain tó bá pa Mohbad? Mi sọ pé òun ló pa o. Ṣùgbọ́n òun ni number 1 suspect. Tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ti rí yẹn ń kọ́. Ọmọ yóò love ọkọ èmi ń sọ fún yín. Gbogbo photo tẹ́ ń gbé yẹn ò sọ pé yẹn love èèyàn. Àìmọye wedding picture. Tó ṣe wedding lẹ́yìn tó dàrú ní next week. Ẹ má máa fi yẹn flag àwa. Ẹ wo orí ìta wá pé àwọn onílàkàyè kan wà lórí internet and ṣọmọ secondary school tó yá fóònù àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó fi comment. Am I communicating? Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ikú, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀, ẹ ló ń gbé photo síta. What has that got to do with me? ẹ wo rí daddy Mohbad, ẹ wo bá ṣe ń wò, ẹ wo bí daddy mi ṣe ń wò tó gbórí sókè bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fún lóúnjẹ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé that man is not happy in that picture. Àwọn kan sọ pé irọ́ ni bàbá yẹn ń pa. Olówó òun ò fọwọ́ sí wedding wípé ó bá wọn dé fìlà ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Ó dàbí gbogbo yẹn tí mọ bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ lọ wo bàbá Mohbad yẹn. Is a man tí ò sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ní gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ síta accumulated anger ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín. Islam àti Bible jẹ́ kó yé mi pé Quran àti Bible jẹ́ kó yé mi pé lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run àwọn parents wa ló kù. Mohbad ò tọ́jú bàbá ẹ̀, ó ń gba owó stepmother lára bàbá ẹ̀. Bàbá yẹn sọ pé 500,000 ò gbá nínú àkáǹtì òun kọjá rí. Ó dẹ̀ ti ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún ìyá ẹ̀, ó ti ní kó lọ já ṣọ́ọ̀bù mẹ́ta pọ̀. Ó ti kó 5 million fún Wunmi kó lọ fi equip ṣọ́ọ̀bù màmá ẹ̀, ó gbàgbé bàbá yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Accumulated anger ló mú bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Kò sí pé bàbá yẹn ya olè. Bàbá tó lọ gba owó lápò tó fi rán ọmọ lọ school tó bá ya olè ni a ti máa lé ọmọ yẹn pé ṣé o ti gbowó wá ni. Ó fi ọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀. Bàbá Mohbad jẹ́ bàbá kan tí ò ní ọmọ lára. Ṣé ẹ pé àwọn bàbá kan wà nǹkan tó wọn bá fẹ́ ló máa ń bá fẹ́ wọ́n kàn máa gbàdúrà lẹ́yìn ni. Ó lè jẹ́ wọn sóòótọ́ fún bàbá Mohbad lóòótọ́ pé wọ́n lè ní pátí kékeré ni. Àbí kò yé yín kí bàbá débẹ̀ kan mú fìlà lé bàbá lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹ dé fìlà ẹ má bínú àmọ́ pé máa tó báyìí. Am I communicating? If I'm communicating, show some love. Okay, am I show love? Show anger emoji. Gbọ́ mi ṣá. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn dé party yẹn jọ yẹn tó mú fìlà lé lọ́wọ́ ńkọ́. Ẹ sọ pé ṣe boy ẹ wá ń judge bàbá yẹn. Ẹni ro ló ń pa. Kí ló tó jẹ́ pé ṣe bí Ìyábọ̀ náà sọ pé wọ́n lé sí ogun oúnjẹ ọmọ òun pẹ̀lú ogun. Ṣe bọ́ta kẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n ló ń pa. Ẹ wá ń bọ́ta ẹni ṣe bí bàbá sọ pé òun ò sí wedding kí ló tó bá wọn dé fìlà. Tó bá pé bàbá débẹ̀ tó mú fún pé daddy mi ẹ gbà ọmọ yín ni. Bàbá yẹn máa dé. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo bàbá yẹn happiness Mohbad ni bàbá yẹn lé. Ṣé pé bàbá yẹn sọ statement kan ó ní Mohbad sọ fún un pé àwọn máa jọ ṣe collabo. Oríire Mohbad ni bàbá yẹn lé. Ìyá Mohbad lọ òun ló mọ nǹkan tó ṣe lọ ó wá padà wá. Mohbad ń gba owó stepmother ẹ̀ ó ń gbà á lára bàbá ẹ̀ nǹkan tí ò ṣe tọ́jú bàbá yẹn nìyẹn. Ó ń ṣe nítù tó fẹ́ o but kò tó ọlọ́ra mọ́tò fún mọ́tò náà dà. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú ni Wunmi lọ́ra tiẹ̀ dà ẹ ti mọ àwọn tiẹ̀ dà àwọn gbọ́kọ níṣà àwọn mọ́tò tó fi ń ru gígẹ́dú lébùté. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú ó fẹ́ fi ṣọ́ọ̀tù bàbá yẹn up. Ẹ fẹ́ fi ṣọ́ọ̀tù bàbá yẹn up. Ó ra mọ́tò fún. Ẹ wo bí tí bàbá Mohbad ń gbé. Ẹ wo bí tí bàbá Mohbad ń gbé tó dẹ̀ ní ọmọ celebrity. Tó ní ọmọ celebrity. Islam jẹ́ kó yé mi pé lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run àwọn òbí wa ló kù. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè mọ́ ṣe lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run àwọn òbí wa ló kù. Kọ́lọ̀ ń dẹlẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn òbí àwọn tó ń wò mí lẹ́yìn tó ti kú. Ìwọ wá fi bàbá ẹlẹ̀ ó wá fi gbogbo nǹkan dáwọn èèyàn ìyàwó ẹ wá ní kí bàbá yẹn máa bínú. Accumulated anger ló ń jẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn máa rojọ́ jàtìjàtì. Ẹ má blame ẹ̀. Tí nǹkan kò bá ti ṣe yín ẹ má blame ẹ̀ tí nǹkan ṣe because ẹ sínú shoes bàbá yẹn. Ẹ wo ibi tí bàbá yẹn ń gbé. Ẹ wo ibi tí bàbá yẹn ń gbé. Odindi ọmọ celebrity tàbá máa something àwọn olórí burúkú kan máa sọ pé èlò ni Mohbad kan ti pa. Mohbad náwó náà ó ń ṣe gig díẹ̀díẹ̀. Èlò ni ò bá pa tó bá ro ibi tí tó bá rántí beautiful beginning ni ẹni wà ti mú bàbá ẹ̀ kúrò níbẹ̀ yẹn gbẹ̀rí gbẹ̀. Ìyábọ̀ gan sọ lánàá ó láwọn ò lè débẹ̀ ó níbẹ̀ jí gan ó láwọn ò lè débẹ̀ ó wá fi bàbá ẹ̀ lẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Kí ló máa cost Mohbad láti mú bàbá yẹn kó lọ rẹ́ǹtì 2-bedroom apartment fún estate pọ̀ ní Kòròdú náà. Ẹ wo condition bàbá yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ó ti ń ro bó ṣe máa ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún ìyá ẹ̀ ó ti ń bá ìyá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ó ti ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ fún ìyá ẹ̀. Ìyá tó neglect ẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń wò mí lẹ́yìn, ẹ ṣe dáadáa, kẹ́ má gba ìpè àwọn òbí yín. Ẹ ṣe dáadáa o. Ẹ ṣe dáadáa. Bíyá bàbá Mohbad gan, bíyá kò yọnu sí. Bíyá kò yọnu sí Mohbad because ó wò pé kí ni mo ṣe fọ́mọ tó fi àjẹ mi. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́? Èmi gan ti go through stepmother mi. Kò ṣe gbogbo stepmother náà ló máa nice. Ṣùgbọ́n bí wọ́n ṣe nice yẹn, wọ́n fi ń kọ́ wa ní ká fi gbọ́n. Wọ́n fi ń kọ́ wa ní ká fi gbọ́n. Àwọn ọmọ bàbá wọn ń ṣèkà fún wa ní àwọn stepmother yẹn, but wọ́n fi ń kọ́ wa ní, wọ́n fi ń báyé àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n jẹ́ ni. Wọ́n máa ń fi àwa, àwọn stepmother yẹn, wọ́n máa ń fi àwa, wọ́n máa fi ń console àwọn ọmọ wọn ni, wọ́n máa fi ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wọn. Àbí kò yé yín, but ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa ń kọ́ wa gbọ́n ni. Stepmother, màmá mi ò sọ pé òun ò sí ń bẹ̀ o. Àbí kò yé yín, màmá mi dẹ̀ yìí máa wá ń wò wá, mo ti sọ story mi rí. But stepmother ló jẹ́ kí mi gbọ́n lé ni. Stepmother ló jẹ́ kí mi mọ oúnjẹ tí mò ń ṣe, tí gbogbo yín ń pè mí ní Bukky the caterer. Stepmother ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ ṣe. Ìgbà tí mọ́mì mi wà pẹ̀lú bàbá mi, ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ní gbogbo ẹ̀, ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. But ìgbà tí mọ́mì mi lọ, stepmother bí ní pé mo ń fìyà jẹ mí, oúnjẹ yẹn ni mò ń jẹ lénìí. Tí bá ní mo ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́, mo fẹ́ máa dáná lénìí. Àwọn tó ti jẹun mi rí máa sọ fún yín, mo ń ṣe yátì. Ẹ̀rí tí mo like oúnjẹ. Mo ń ṣe yátì. Bóyá ká ní mọ́mì mi ló tọ́ mi dàgbà ni, mo lè má mọ oúnjẹ sè. But lójú stepmother yẹn ń gbà yẹn, ó fìyà jẹ mí ni. Alọ́mọ̀dọ̀ o. Ìgbà tí stepmother mi náà wà ń bẹ̀, alọ́mọ̀dọ̀ tó ń fọṣọ, alọ́mọ̀dọ̀ tó ń dáná, alọ́mọ̀dọ̀ tó ń look after àwa. Ọmọdọ̀ yìí ò wá ní tasáwa. Stepmother ti sọ fún pé kó má tasáwa. Àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ ló ń tọ́jú. Am I communicating? Bobby Mati tó yẹ hate stepmother yìí. Ìgbà tó ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn, mo ń wò pé àjẹ́nìyà ẹ̀. Bó ṣe kí n sọ kíní kan fún yín. Ìgbà tí mo dàgbà ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ rírì ẹ̀. Gbogbo èyí tí gbogbo yín sọ pé Bukky is neat to a fault. Stepmother mi ló kọ́ mi. Because mama mi ò jẹ́ kí n ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ní ṣá. Mi fẹ́ sọ èjì tó yẹ máa fi wá rẹ́rìn. Mọ́mì mi máa wẹ̀ fún wa tá fi dàgbàdàgbà. Ayárí fún wọn ni. Mama mi ò fẹ́ jẹ́ bí èmi náà ni. Gbogbo pé Bukky ti ní to a fault. Tẹ́ bá wá kí mi lé. Àwọn èèyàn máa sọ fún yín, I'm the best person to move with. I'm kind to a fault. I tolerate to a fault. But tó bá wá kí mi lé, tó bá ṣe ń jókòó, mo ti ń tò pílò, mo ti ń gbálẹ̀, mo ti ń ṣalẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n ti pọ́n ti fi bú mi rí? Tán ni mo need to a fault. Ìyá mi ni. Sorry, stepmother ni. So, ẹ rí pé mi ń sọ̀rọ̀ stepmother yẹn. Ẹ rí pé mi kì í sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Because stepmother máa wùwà stepmother. Ẹ lè fẹ́ kí stepmother láìkí yín jọmọ tiẹ̀ lọ. Kò possible. Èyí tó lọ́ọ́ máa kó sínú wọn nu wọn ló máa ń rí àwọn ọmọ tí àtọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀ as ọmọ. Ẹ get. So ẹ fi stepmother sílẹ̀ bó ṣe mọ tiẹ̀ ṣe nìyẹn. Èmi wá ń sọ́nsìn bóyá ká ní stepmother yẹn ò sí pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad. Bóyá Mohbad á ti mú bàbá ẹ̀ kúrò ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Mi mọ ibi tó ń jẹ́ gbẹ̀rígbẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn náà ló sọ mi débẹ̀ yìí. Àbí kan tí mo sọ yé yín. Ìyẹn wá kọ́ ni mo fẹ́ sọ́nsìn. Ẹ wá lọ gbé fọ́tò traditional marriage. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni yẹn kọ́ wa? Kí ni fọ́tò yẹn kọ́ wa? Ṣé rí update tí mo ṣe yẹn? Bí ṣe ń drive bọ̀, bínú ṣe ń bí mi mo ṣe ń type. Bínú ṣe ń bí mi ni mo ṣe ń type bí ṣe rí fọ́tò yẹn bó ṣe send ẹ̀ sí mi. Bínú ṣe ń bí mi ni mo ṣe ń type pé what the hell? Wọ́n sọ pé Ìyábọ̀ sọ pé on lè sí igbó sínú oúnjẹ àwọn ọmọ òun. Ó sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ kò máa ṣàlàyé yẹn fún wa. The next thing tari photo le gbé jáde ẹ wá sọ pé ní back down. Ta ló sọ fún pa wa go fẹ́ back down. Àwa go back down. Until tabagi bottom of this what is happening. We all want justice for Mohbad. Genuinely mo máa ń sọ àwọn tó bá fẹ́ justice for Mohbad genuinely ọ̀hún á dúró tì wọ́n. Á tún lé àtọ̀nà wọn ṣe. Ẹ ní rí kú ọmọ, ẹ ní rí kú ọ̀dọ́, ẹ ní mọ sáré ọmọ. Ẹni káwọ́ mọ́rí fẹsẹ̀ jọlẹ̀. Wọ́n ní bó bàtà ọ̀fọ̀ fún yín. Ẹni gba lẹ́tà ọ̀fọ̀ lórúkọ Jésù. Àwọn tó ń jẹ́ mílì. Wá justice for Mohbad. Ẹ wá lọ gbé photo wedding. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́? It doesn't count. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́? The picture doesn't count. That doesn't justify anything. It justifies how foolish you people are. Because you are really struggling to show, to cover something. You are really struggling. Muwina no nǹkan tá ń ṣe yìí. Muwina. Kí ọmọ yẹn má jìyà gbé, kó má kú gbé, kó má tún ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́lòmíì níjà tí gbogbo wa ń jà. Muwina. So if you are not backing down, I will go suffer if I go for back down. Tell you by sọ̀rọ̀ winner. Muwina. Jàjà òótọ́, sòótọ́. Tá bá sọ àmàkú, tá bá sọ òun la máa lọ. Why the picture? Bí ṣe rí picture yẹn nu bí me to my bone marrow. Mo ní what the heck? Àti Guinea ẹ̀gẹ́dùn tí Daddy Mohbad wọ̀. Bó ṣe send ẹ̀ sí mi báyìí. Inú bí mi. Mo fọwọ́ kọ drive báyìí. Mo fọwọ́ kọ type ni. Mo fọwọ́ kọ drive. Inú bí mi. Mo ní kí ni gbogbo freaking kí ni gbogbo ilé? Kí ló fa fọ́tò tó kó sábọ́ọ̀mù tó ń gbé síta fún wa? Wunmi, wàá máa rí nǹkan kó bọ́ta o mú aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ síta kó ṣàlàyé bá aṣọ ọṣọ ìsókè inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ Wunmi tó bá ti lọ kó bọ́kọ náà láti 14 years old á ní àyékéyéké lọ́wọ́. Bọ́ síta àbúrò mọ́mì Mohbad ó sọ pé Wunmi aṣọ tó ṣókì fẹ́ jẹ yẹn kí ló fà á? Máa bọ́ síta kó ṣàlàyé bá aṣọ ṣe ṣókì fẹ́ jẹ ó wá ń kó fọ́tò síta. Mo rẹ́rìn ní German, mo rẹ́rìn ní ìlàjẹ́. Wọ́n ní báwo lè jẹ́ sí ṣókì sáṣọ ṣàlàyé yẹn fún wa ó ló ń kó fọ́tò. Kí ló fi jọra wọn? Ẹjọ́ kí ló fi jọra wọn? Aṣọ tó ṣókì fẹ́ jẹ fọ́tò traditional wedding mo ti ẹ̀rọ bí white wedding lọ ṣe ni. Mọ mímọ ẹ àìmọye mọ mímọ ẹ wọ́n ṣe mọ mímọ ẹ tó báyìí bó ṣe bọ́ síta nulẹ̀ àwọn kọ́pù mi wo mi ṣe lẹ́nu agbọ́.
Welcome back. Now, Wunmi, in response to if she's married to Mohbad, quickly jumped out with this picture, the one that you're looking at right there. She jumped out with this picture, and this via Gistless Lover. For those who are Nigerians, you know who or what Gist Lover is. Gist Lover has been tied to Shekpeteri. She's no longer an actress, Iyabo Ojo. But that's not what we want to talk about here. We don't want to talk about Iyabo Ojo. We don't want to talk about Iyabo Ojo. You see, she posted this picture on behalf of Wunmi. On Gist Lover, everything posted out. And she wants to convince us that this picture means she's married to Mohbad. But we know that that picture is not a guarantee or a sign or evidence that Mohbad and Wunmi are married. Now, talking about marriage, what has that got to do with the role of Wunmi in the demise of Mohbad? Of course, that picture that she posted on social media was to confuse gullible people into why she has the right to sit on Mohbad's wealth. When I say Mohbad's wealth, I mean what he acquired after his demise. What Mohbad acquired after his demise is far much more. In fact, what he had before is just a drop of water. What Mohbad acquired within 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months after his demise is beyond what he could have imagined whilst he was alive. Because a lot of people got interested, home and abroad. And I will say thank you to social media, thank you to you guys out there, and also to us too. We blew it, and in fact, I can say we blew it much far and wide. And you guys picked on that, and you also made it bigger. So people wanted to know about him. Let us listen. Who is that guy? They say he's a lyricist. They said he's a philosopher. Oh, they said his songs have strong and powerful messages. This and that. People started getting interested. They want to know who he is. And by so doing, his revenue kept on increasing. Within the space of 2-3 months, Mohbad had acquired enough money to push that greed in Wunmi out publicly. She said yes, she deserves to have the money. She started referring to herself as Mrs. Aloba. She said yes, this is the son of Mohbad. She deserves this money. I have worked tirelessly. I have suffered with Mohbad. Now I deserve to enjoy. I deserve to have it. I deserve to enjoy. We are not talking of land in one rural area. Land that Karimo claimed she bought, and we don't know how true this is. She claimed she bought the land. She did not want it again. Or they just thought among themselves as family, like, why don't we transfer it to that stupid boy called Mohbad? The foolish one, let's transfer it to him. That land in that rural area, let's make maybe ×3 of what you bought that land, or the value of that land. Let's take the money from him. Wunmi, go and do your work. Mohbad did not tell his own father what he was about to do. Can you imagine? Your father is alive, and you are going to get land around that same environment. The mother of your girlfriend or fiancé lives like 1 or 2 bus stops away from your father. You did not deem it fit. It didn't. You just said, hey, let Wunmi transfer the money. We are going to buy it on Liam's name. That is the game. And Mohbad ascended to it like, okay, how much is it? Okay, let's buy it on Liam's name. Let's buy it on Liam's name. Let's buy the land on Liam's name. Those people sat down to map and calculate what they needed to do. You see, these things are common, not just among brown skin race. I'm talking about it's common everywhere. You will see 2 families trying to see how they can, what they can grab, how they can manipulate the other person for the other person. So they manipulated Mohbad. Mohbad did not tell his own father until he realized that things weren't nice, like things weren't going as he wanted. He didn't even meet his father outrightly like, Dad, this is what is happening. What Mohbad did is to keep his mouth shut, zipped it. So his father called him like, I heard you're about to buy an expensive automobile. You are enjoying life, club, eating, enjoying. You know how our life is. You know how we started it. Don't mess up. A young chap like yours, like you, a young chap like you should start thinking of having something that is worth it, because you see, this music and all of that, it might not last forever. Those that thrive are called legends, and we don't often have loads of legends. So do not waste money. Make sure you have property, house, somewhere to sleep. At least your secret will be covered. If you have a house to sleep and you're not paying rent to nobody. Cars, they do not have value over the years. But if you have a property somewhere, there is a big possibility that it will appreciate. So do not get carried away. Then he told his father, I have land now. You have land. I'm sure his father looked at him and looked at himself like, am I alive? Like, Mohbad, like, wait, promise, wait, Ilerioluwa, like, you, my son, you have a house, and I don't know about it. The father is like, what kind of craziness is this? Okay, where is this land? How come you didn't tell me? Oh, the land is in so location. Okay, what about the documents of the land? Story started. The papers, I don't even have it. Where is the land? I don't know where it is. You don't know the location of the land? No. I just know that they said it's there. Have you been there? No. Where are the papers? I don't have it. Are you insane? Like, you have mental problems? Like, what is this? What happened is that Wunmi's mother, they are the ones that told me about the land. So the land, I was to pay for it, and that's it. And are you mad, boy? No, daddy. All right. Prove that you're not mad. Daddy, the thing is that these people, they are just trying to deceive me. Okay. Then Mohbad's father got upset. He had to come in. He said, no, you people cannot do this. No, not at all. Immediately, he got Wunmi's mother on the phone and said, you are just a bus stop away from me. And my son said he bought land. Documents he doesn't have. He doesn't know the location. How can you guys do this? Like, you know me. You know I'm alive. You know where I live. We are from the same part of Nigeria. And how can you people do this? Please, get the receipt of that land so my son can have C of O, certificate of ownership. I want that done ASAP. And they said, no, it's not like the paper is not there. It's just that since it is home, we, family, imagine. Okay, I want the papers. So they agreed to meet, and they met. What the woman brought to Mohbad's father stoked up his suspicion. It stoked up his suspicion. It became more like, how come document of a land that my son bought for many years back, according to him, like some couple of years, like 2-3 years, why is this document looking like something that is just freshly printed? There is more to what the eyes can see. Immediately, the man swung into action and said, no, I need more papers. I need to. So they had an agreement. They sat down. A lot of people were present. A lot of witnesses were present on that day. Mohbad disappointed his father. Mohbad disappointed his father. He started saying things that are not connecting to what he told his father. Now, it appears as if his father is just too hot. His father is just creating problem and trouble. Mohbad wanted to appear. You see, we need to understand a lot of things so that we build ourselves. Because this demise of Mohbad, we are shouting justice. Yes, let us also learn 1 or 2 things from it. Mohbad disappointed his father. In fact, let me say Mohbad embarrassed his father there. As if his father is just running, after shadows. Mohbad, tell me what you said. This is what you said. This is what you said. Mohbad said, no, the thing is that Mohbad started talking out of order. Did Wunmi and her mom go to some shrine to do some incantation spell against Mohbad that scattered his mind? I cannot even say. Mohbad started saying things that did not make. The man is like, what nonsense are you saying? This is what you told me. So was Mohbad more afraid, or was trying to be more respectful, or was trying to care for, or was trying to pamper Wunmi and her family against his own? The meeting dissolved. Mohbad's father wasn't content with it. He got angry. When the meeting ended, Mohbad came to his father and said, Dad, don't mind those people. Don't mind those people. They are bad people. This is how they do. The same thing Mohbad was telling his mom when she came to the Malian's house and saw Naira Marley and all of that. Mohbad was telling his mom, mom, don't drink the wine. Don't drink their food. Those people are bad people. But Mohbad was with them. Of course, he had to be with them because he signed a deal with them. He signed contract with them. He signed with them. So it's like Mohbad was living a life where he's disconnected. Like two different personality in one. One personality that is here, the other that is here. So he kept living life like that. His father got upset like, hey, guy, what kind of rubbish is this? We went there, you embarrassed me. I wasn't expecting this from you. What you told me is different. And I went in like a bulldog to restrain these people and also to get for you what you claim they took from you and to give them a warning. And also, I went there to also check this girl called Wunmi out because like both of you are not good for yourself. This family are not good people. Mohbad kept on. Don't forget that Mohbad was told already far back with his friend when they went for spiritual consultation about their life pathway. Mohbad was told the girl you are with will end you. She will not allow you to achieve what you need in life. Mohbad did not stop. He kept on. He kept on. He kept on. He kept on. That is why he could not invite his friend, Prime Boy, to the so-called marriage/engagement. That's it. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible, terrible story. Terrible story. Terrible story. So it's been a long time that Wunmi and her family have been working to harvest Mohbad, to reap Mohbad. Long time. Long time. What about the one his father said? That Wunmi will put certain things in Mohbad's food. Mohbad will be asleep so that she can transfer money. We should transfer that money to. How can Mohbad, educated as he is, not have access to his account? Wunmi is the one in charge of Mohbad's account. Everything goes there. Money goes in there. Why? Did Mohbad do that because he didn't want the Malians to know how much he has? So if it is Wunmi handling it, then it is better. Or he just acted foolishly. Imagine, Wunmi is in charge of Mohbad's account. Ripping Mohbad. Till the final ripping that they are set to do. They brought a child that is not his own. Then they are now saying, I am the legal wife of Mohbad, registered wife. Whereas there is no marriage certificate. It is not it is not registered. Karimot said it. That advised them. Now they now said 5 days to when they were supposed to go to do the registry. That's when Mohbad passed away. That is what happened. So they already mapped everything to tighten Mohbad. Unfortunately, Mohbad and his father, Mohbad was running away from his father for two reasons. Why? He doesn't want to listen to good advice from his father. That's a problem. Mohbad does not like to listen to good advice. From all that has been happening, analysis and videos and audio recordings and all of that indicates that Mohbad is respectful. Yes, he's a respectful dude, but he didn't like to listen to his father. Why? Because he felt that his father was not an example enough. Why? Because of the failed marriage between his father and his mother. And him wanting his father and his mother to come together. And his father could not proceed on that. So that didn't rest well with him. It didn't rest well with him. Not at all. It didn't rest well with him. So I hope we are all learning from this as we are seeking for justice for him. Because regardless of all of this, we are not perfect as human beings. Nobody's perfect. Wunmi does not have the right to take Mohbad out of this world. You don't have the right. You don't have the right. Not at all. You don't have the right. Regardless of Mohbad's weaknesses, regardless of his mistakes, you don't have the right to now tell us that you don't know how Mohbad died. You were cooking jollof rice, you were this, fried rice, that and that, and this and that. You don't have the right. You do not have the right. You and your crew, you and your cartel of wickedness, crew of wickedness, you don't have the right to now be saying that DNA, this and that. No, you don't have the right. If for anything at all, I keep repeating, DNA should have been the least that you would do if truly, Wunmi, you are not responsible for what happened. At least the final end of it, the execution aspect of it. Because there are a lot of things joined together that gave you, Wunmi, the opportunity to do what you did. So, what are we saying? Justice for Mohbad.